For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com. That's crispy.
Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Toys R Us exclusive Elite Best of Pay-Per-View Jim Ross Build-A-Figure Curtis Axel figure. Man, that's a mouthful. But this is Curtis Axel's very first Elite figure, and probably one of his only Elites for a while, I'm guessing. I'm not sure why they really haven't made him anymore since this figure is made. I know he's not too popular anymore, unfortunately, but this figure looks great, and it comes with the shiny Intercontinental title, so if you don't have that, that's another bonus for you. And it builds Jim Ross, which is awesome. Well, it comes with one of the pieces to build him, as I'll show you. But this is only available at Toys R Us, like it says here on the box. So looking at the rest of the box, at the top here, it says highly detailed action figure, authentic ring attire. There's the WWE logo. Here's Curtis Axel holding the Intercontinental title, because he was champion at the time this figure is based off of. There's a large image of Axel there. It says Curtis Axel includes Intercontinental Championship. Like I said, there's a Toys R Us sticker there. There's the WWE Elite Collection logo, and a picture of the Jim Ross figure you could build. It says build a Jim Ross figure, C-side panel. So on this side, it shows you what pieces he comes with. There's the Elite logo at the top. It says build exclusive Jim Ross figure, and the chest torso area is what's highlighted because that's what he comes with. So if you're at the store curious who comes with what, look for the red part that is highlighted so you know. And it says includes torso and shirt in case you're still confused for some reason. But make sure, one thing I suggest is that you always look at the bottom of the packaging, like down in here, so you could see that the parts are there and that somebody didn't steal it. And then on this side, there's a WWE logo, the Elite Collection logo, and a picture of Curtis Axel there. And then looking at the back, there's the Elite Collection logo, there's Curtis Axel. It says WWE Payback, because that's what this is based off of. It says Curtis Axel and has a little bio about him from Payback as well. It says collect these 4 superstars figures to build Jim Ross. It shows Curtis Axel includes torso and shirt, Randy Orton who includes the 2 arms, CM Punk who includes the head and hat, and Alberto Del Rio who includes the legs. It says all pieces needed to complete assembly are included with the 4 superstars figures above. And there's Jim Ross right there. And there's his company information listed at the bottom. So also on the back, as you'll see, there's a little yellow highlight around these puzzle pieces, and that will show you which figure you're currently holding. So you know, in case you are also very confused as to what figure you're buying for some reason. But yeah, it's still cool little details by Mattel that they do on all the Build-A-Figure sets. So that being said, let's take a look at him fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here we have the Mattel WWE Elite Best of Pay-Per-View Toys R Us exclusive Curtis Axel figure fresh out of the package. Overall, I'd say it's a really great figure, honestly. For some reason, I just really like it a lot. The joints move really well, and Mattel just did a really nice job on him, and I'm really excited that I actually have it now. Now that I've opened him. I like Curtis Axel. I kind of lost interest in him once WWE kind of dropped the ball with him after Heyman left him. I still like him though. I mean, I'm excited to have an Elite of him. It looks great. So that being said, let's take a look at him out of the packaging. Sorry, drawing a blank for a sec. First I'll show you the Jim Ross Build-A-Figure piece he comes with. For those of you that have never bought a Build-A-Figure before, the guys come with several pieces that you need to build a character usually that Mattel would never sell in the main line, so they decided to do Jim Ross, which is awesome. So what this does here is it connects to build a regular figure like Curtis Axel sort of thing, and some guys will come with the arms that just pop into there, and the head that will just pop on here, and then the legs and the torso will have a peg that just pops into there, and then you have a figure. It's really easy to build, so don't be concerned. But the torso here, it has a little Ohio University, I think, if I remember, little badge on his suit jacket there, which is really cool. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it stands for. But yeah, it's really cool. There's some articulation in this too, as you can see here. It has a chest joint, and the suit jacket just slides right over it. So this is great for customs too, if you ever want to make a guy in a suit or something. This is great if you buy the Build-A-Figure pieces to do that sort of thing. And then he comes with a shiny Intercontinental title that some figures have come with, like Wade Barrett and Christian. This is very detailed. It has the WWE logo, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Champion text on it, and there's the world there. And there's little side plates and stuff which are detailed as well. And then it has these pegs, so you could size it accordingly to what figure you want to put it on. And you just pop it in like that, and it locks. Awesome. Now, take a look at Curtis Switch. This figure is really awesome. I highly recommend picking it up if you're still able to find him. I know he's kind of hard to find, as he was pretty limited in the release, and it's only his first Elite as well, so people are a little excited about that. But this is the same head scan we've seen. It's a ball jointed head, goes left and right as well. You can see the detail in his beard and his hair, which is pretty cool. Looking at his torso, is a typical Elite chest joint. Mine clicks a little bit, which is, I guess, good for posing, so it locks into place. He has ball jointed shoulders that go up and down as well as outward. He has a swivel bicep joints, typical elbow joints. He's got his black wrist tape on both wrists there. He has a black elbow pad that restricts his movement a tiny bit, but not too bad, on his left elbow there. And he has a swivel wrist joint that goes left and right as well as up and down. Looking at his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint. He has his pretty simple tights with the silver and blue design on it, and then on the back it has his Axel logo, which is really cool in my opinion. Looks nice. Going down to his legs, he has ball jointed legs that go up and down as well as outward, so you could really pose them well. And then he has a typical thigh joint that Elites have. He's got his tall black knee pads here, and they cover his double jointed knees. They restrict the movement a little bit, but not too bad, so you can pose him pretty well for the most part. You can see the detail in the pads with the wrinkles and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And then going down to his boots, he has a swivel boot joint. You can see the detail in his laces on his boots, as well as the wrinkles and other authentic details to make it look real. And then going down to his ankles, he has a typical ankle joints, but mine are always really stiff, so be careful. Yeah, that one seemed to move, but just don't try and force it, because you could end up breaking it. But he could pose him pretty well that way, and then he has that extra ankle joint too, if you guys could see that. So yeah, that's Curtis Axel. Highly recommend if you're able to find it. It's a really cool figure in my opinion, and good luck finding it if you haven't yet, and hopefully he'll have another Elite in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do, and I will see you next week. Thanks.